You could be the perfect person for your dream job. You've got the experience, the skills, everything they're asking for. But what if I told you there's a single error on your CV right now that causes a staggering number of recruiters to toss your application straight into the no pile? They won't even finish reading it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what that mistake is, why it's so lethal to your job search, and how you can fix it for good. My name is your name, and as a reference type, e.g., a certified resume strategist, former recruiter for top companies, I've seen thousands of CVs. I've watched brilliant candidates get ghosted for tiny, preventable reasons, while others with less experience land interviews. Why? Because they understood the new rules of the game. The modern job market is fast and ruthless. Recruiters spend just a few critical seconds scanning each CV before making a snap judgment. And if that's not tough enough, you're not even trying to impress a human first. The vast majority of large companies, and nearly all Fortune 500s, now use applicant tracking systems, or ATS. Think of it as a robot bouncer at the front door of your dream job. This software scans your application, and if it doesn't like your formatting or can't find the exact keywords it's looking for, you're out. You get rejected before a person ever even knows you exist. While the exact numbers are debated, some estimates claim that as many as 75% of CVs submitted are filtered out this way. You spend hours hunting for jobs, polishing your application, and then you hit submit, only to hear nothing back. It's demoralizing. It makes you second-guess your skills and your entire career. But what if the problem isn't you at all? What if it's one devastating, overlooked error? Let's put ourselves in a recruiter's shoes for a second. A single job post can attract 250 applications, and for big-name companies, that number can soar into the thousands. The recruiter's primary job isn't to find reasons to interview you. It's to find reasons to disqualify you. They have to shrink that mountain of applications down to a molehill of maybe 5 or 10 people. They're on the hunt for red flags, for any little sign that says a candidate isn't a good fit, and they've developed mental shortcuts to do this in seconds. A messy document suggests messy work. A generic application suggests you don't really care. Is it fair? Not always, but it's the reality. Then there's the robot bouncer, the ATS. It's not impressed by your fancy degree or your years of hard work. It's a machine that follows orders. It scans for specific keywords, expects a rigid format, and gets confused by things like graphics or tables. It has zero room for error. So you're fighting a war on two fronts, a tired human looking for an easy no, and a robot that can't forgive the smallest mistake. So, what's the one error that fails on both fronts? The one that tells both human and machine that you're not the one. The single biggest mistake on your CV today, the one that recruiters consistently name as a top reason for instant rejection, is spelling and grammar errors. I know what you're probably thinking. That's it? A typo? It sounds almost too simple to be true, right? But the data is overwhelming. One recent study found that 77% of hiring managers will immediately reject a CV because of typos or bad grammar. Other surveys place that number around 60 to 70%, making it a top deal breaker across the board. This isn't a small detail. It's the #1 most cited reason for rejection. You could be a certified genius, the most qualified person they'll see all day, but a simple mix-up of your and your can get your CV thrown out before they even get to your work experience. Why is something so tiny treated so harshly? Because to a hiring manager, it's never just a typo. It's a huge signal about who you are as a professional. First, it screams carelessness and a lack of attention to detail. Think about it. Your CV is the one document in the world where you're supposed to be presenting the absolute best version of yourself. If you couldn't be bothered to proofread it, the ticket to your entire career, what does that say about the quality of work you'll deliver every day? It suggests you're sloppy. Second, it signals poor communication skills. In almost every job, clear writing is a must. Whether it's emails, reports, or team messages, your ability to communicate effectively is a core competency. A CV with errors instantly makes them question that ability. Third, it's an easy excuse to say no. Remember that recruiter with 250 CVs? A typo is a gift. It gives them a clear, defensible reason to shrink the pile and move on to the next person. It's a simple filter in a very complicated process. And it's not just humans. The ATS can get tripped up by typos too. If the job description requires data analysis and you accidentally write data analysis, the software might not recognize the keyword. Your match score plummets, and you become invisible to the system because of one tiny slip-up. The good news? This killer mistake is also the easiest to fix. Here's a simple plan to make sure your CV is perfect every time you send it. Proofread, then walk away. After you finish writing your CV, step away from it for at least an hour. Even better, sleep on it. When you come back with fresh eyes, you'll be amazed at what you catch. Read it out loud and backward. This sounds weird, but it works. Reading your CV out loud forces you to slow down and spot awkward sentences. Reading it backward from the last word to the first disconnects your brain from the meaning and helps you focus on each individual word. It's a powerhouse trick for catching spelling mistakes. Use tech, but don't trust it blindly. Absolutely, use tools like Grammarly or the built-in spell checker. They're great for catching the obvious stuff, but they are not perfect. They miss context errors, like writing manger instead of manager. Technology is your first line of defense, not your only one. Get a human review. This is the non-negotiable final step. Find someone you trust, a friend, a mentor, a former colleague with sharp eyes, and ask them to proofread it. A fresh pair of eyes will always see the mistakes you've become blind to. Now that we've solved the biggest problem, let's go further. Avoiding typos gets you in the door. These next tips will help you stand out. Deadly sin number 1, the generic one-size-fits-all CV. This is right up there with typos. Sending the same CV to every job screams, "I don't really care about this job, I just want a job." Recruiters spot it a mile away, and some studies show that over 70% will reject a qualified candidate if their resume isn't customized. The fix: tailor your CV for every single application. Read the job description carefully and mirror its language. Sprinkle the keywords and skills they're looking for throughout your professional summary and experience. This shows genuine interest and is absolutely critical for getting past the ATS. Deadly sin number 2, the wall of text. Recruiters scan, they don't read. If your CV is a dense block of text with no breathing room, their eyes will just glaze over. It's visually exhausting. Plus, complex formatting with tables, columns, or images can totally confuse the ATS. The fix: keep it clean and simple. Use a professional font like Arial or Calibri, size 10 to 12. Use clear headings and bullet points to describe your accomplishments. Whitespace is your friend. It makes the document look professional and easy to digest. Deadly sin number 3, the history lesson. Your CV is a highlight reel, not your life story. Nobody needs to know about your part-time job from 15 years ago, unless it's incredibly relevant. Including outdated skills or irrelevant hobbies can make you seem out of touch. The fix: focus on the last 10 to 15 years of relevant experience. Keep it to 1 or 2 pages. For those with less than 10 years of experience, 1 page is often best. For more experienced professionals, 2 pages is now the standard preferred by most recruiters. Deadly sin number 4, the ghost candidate. This sounds basic, but it happens all the time, a typo in your email or phone number. You could be the perfect candidate, but if they can't contact you, it's over. An unprofessional email address from your college days is just as bad. The fix: create a simple, professional email like firstname.lastname@email.com. Proofread your contact info 3 times. Make sure your LinkedIn profile link is there and that it's a custom URL, not the default one, with a long string of random characters. Deadly sin number 5, listing duties, not achievements. This is what separates the good candidates from the great ones. Most people just list their job duties, a boring list of what they were supposed to do. It tells the recruiter nothing about how well you actually did it. The fix. Frame everything as a quantifiable achievement. Instead of managed social media accounts, say, grew Instagram followers by 45% in 6 months, driving a 15% increase in web traffic. Numbers are proof. Start your bullet points with strong action verbs like led, optimized, or increased, and always focus on the result. You are now officially armed with the knowledge to dodge the biggest mistakes that get otherwise great candidates rejected. The gap between getting ghosted and getting the interview often boils down to these details. It's not just about what you did in your career. It's about how powerfully you communicate that value. Fixing these errors will put you miles ahead of the competition. You'll come across as professional, detail-oriented, and genuinely serious about the opportunity. If you found this helpful and want to make sure your CV is ready, I've put together a free CV mistake checklist that covers everything we talked about today. You can download it using the link in the description. Thank you for watching. If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe for more career advice to help you land your dream job. Now go fix your CV.